If you are looking for a way to encourage great behaviors from your clients in an automated fashion that runs on autopilot, then you're going to want to watch today's video. So what we're going to do is we are going to send a congratulations email to one of our clients specifically because they had a really good week with their workouts. Okay, so now here's the features. We want to use the auto tagging in Trainerize. So for us to do that, I want you guys to go down to settings here, and you're going to see a feature called auto client tags or something of the words, right? Auto client tags. So if I click on that, there are two tagging systems that happen. And if you're new to automation, I'm kind of explain how this works in a little bit of detail. So simply what a tag is a tag is a way to identify a client. You know, if they have their account in your Trainerize and they have a tag on them that identifies them by some certain behavior. Okay, the behavior that we're looking for, that we're going to do today, is they had high compliance in their workouts, and you actually have the power to define what that is. So say you schedule 5 workouts for somebody during the week coming up. What you can do in this workout compliance is say if they do, say I want to say if they do at least 75% of their workouts in Trainerize and complete them, that you are going to give them the high compliance tag. All right, so you're going to tag them. So okay, yeah, so what? I gave them a tag. What does that mean? Well, tags they don't just identify people, they trigger actions that can be put into place regarding those people. So this tag being added is actually what we call a trigger in Zapier. And if you're new to Zapier, this is what you want to be watching, because this is Zapier 101 right here. What's going to happen is on Sunday, Trainerize is going to see that the client had at least 75% of their workouts. It's going to assign that tag. That tag is going to start a Zap or an automation scenario done through Zapier. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start with a trigger, right? We're going to make a Zap. And then we're going to start with what's the trigger. You choose app and event. I want you to go Trainerize, and I want you to do tag added to the client, right? You're going to pick your Trainerize account. You'll sign in there if you've never done this. And then customize tag is you're going to tell it, okay, which tag is going to start this scenario? And we're going to use the high compliance tag, right? So then what I recommend you do is you're going to want to find data, and it'll say test. I always say test and review because I like to see the data that comes through, get you familiar with what you're passing through it. I don't have it there. If you ever want to pull in extra data, if there is some, you can always hit this right here and hit load more. That won't work now because I don't have any other data that came through, but just know that you can do that in the future. That's a helpful feature. Now, once we pull the data in by testing it, then I'm going to hit continue. Here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to Gmail, right? I use Google, I use Gmail for my personal emails. Now, yeah, I can do something in Active Campaign and all stuff. I'm just going to keep this simple so you get the principle, and you can scale it up or down however you see fit. So in Gmail, what we want to do is the first thing we want to do is we don't want to just send something to the client. We want to send something to you. We want you to know what's going on before any communication goes out to the client, because automation is really, really helpful, particularly when you use it correctly and they don't know it's automated, right? So you're going to get a notification saying that the client got an email. And so you're going to choose the app and event Gmail. You're going to do send email. So this scenario sets up, you're going to send email. You're going to log into your account. Who is it going to? You're going to send this to yourself. So type your email address right there. Okay, if you need to pause the video, go for that. Then from, it's always going to have your drop down you'll use there. You'll pick from yourself. So I'm emailing to me. From name, I put you silly, so it stands out like I'll see this, right? And then you're going to put the subject in. And now what Zapier does is you can pull from the data and say every time this scenario runs in the future, these are the fields that I want you to pull from to make this scenario happen. This is what I mean. When you click in this subject thing right here, you're going to see this, it says it lets me choose from these different things, right? So it's got my name, it's got my email address. So if I click on my name, boom, it's not going to say first name when it sends it to them. It's going to say Michael, right? It's going to present what was actually in that field. And I already have it in there, so I'm going to delete that one. And then please, 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 because I've done this wrong, is after you put your name in, please hit space so that the cursor moves over before you put your last name in it anytime you do this. And then you'll just click in there and you'll hit your last name. And then I put here, and then did I have a space there? Yep. Right, so nailed their workouts this week. I think I have 2 spaces there now. Yep, nailed their workouts this week, right? So that's it. Boom. Let's put a little period on there, a little grammatically correct. And then what I'm going to do is I have my subject, I have my body that I'm putting in here, and I'm gonna type in there, you will be sending an email to Michael Montefusco to encourage them on their great work. Perfect, right? And then what you're going to do is you're going to hit continue. And then I always test and review to see how it goes through. It should turn green. And then if I go over to my Gmail, and this is, come on, you got to love automation. Who doesn't get excited about going in and just seeing something happen that didn't happen there before? So if I go into my Gmail, right, Michael, oh, it says me. It doesn't say you, silly. No, that would have been fun, though. Right, so Mike Montefusco nailed their workouts this week. And then you'll be sending an email to Mike Montefusco to encourage them on their great work, right? So now if we head back over to Zapier, it's like, okay, great, you sent yourself an email. If you did that alone and saw who all the people were and you sent them text messages or messages through Trainerize, now you're leveraging automation. Now you're serving people in an increased capacity. Now you're going to scale a business that's going to get bigger because you're thinking about the stuff that's the next level, right? From there, we're going to do done editing. And then here's what I want you to do is I want you to put, well, this is a great skill to have here. We're going to use something called delay, right? So choose app and event. We're going to do delay by Zapier you're going to choose. And then I want you to choose delay until, and then customize time. You're going to put 9 a.m. tomorrow because this is going to go out on Sunday, right? And I think it may even hit at midnight if I remember correctly. So like you don't want them getting an email every midnight on, you know, like when it turns Sunday, that they get this thing like they clearly know that like you're not sending the email right then and there. They know somebody else is sending it for you. Like you don't want that. Okay. So keep this the same, continue even it's up to one day. Don't worry about that. You put 9 a.m. tomorrow, and this will understand that. You can hover over here and it shows you, you know, if you wanted to do plus 1 hour, plus 2 hours. So this is going to send it out 9 a.m. on Monday, basically. That's what's going to happen at a time when you really could be sending an email. And then what you're going to do is you're going to send the data here and you're going to test that. And really, it's just going to tell you a positive test. It's not going to make you wait for the rest of the Zap. From there, we're going to go done editing. We're going to go to send email in Gmail, but this time we're going to email them, right? So we're going to do app and event, Gmail, send an email, just like we did last time. Choose account, you'll choose that. Customize the email. Now, this time you're going to pull from your drop downs. You're going to pick their email address, right? And it always gives you yours in the test, and I get that, but it's going to be the client's when it happens to the client. From is always going to be you. From name, I should put my real name in there. Subject, you're a rock star, right? And then real simple, hey, Michael, exclamation point. I saw that you had another great week of consistency with your workouts. I just want to know I'm rooting for you. I abused the exclamation point there. Let me at least pull one of them out, right? Mike, perfect, simple, right? So now I don't need a signature. You can put something in there if you want. You can attach things if you wanted to. I'm going to go to my send data, and then I'm going to hit test and review. And then guess where I'm going to go for those little warm fuzzies? Yep, I'm going to go over to my Gmail account, and I'm going to look in here, and I'm going to hit the button right here. Boom, you're a rock star. And here it is, just like a regular email that went out. So there's high compliance workout, low compliance workout. There's high compliance nutrition, low compliance nutrition. Now, there are some advanced tactics to send out different emails and texts here and there, but you guys start with this and just set up the Zap, see what it's like, feel it, get on it. If you're interested in Zapier, you're going to need to do a multi-step Zap like this, a paid Zapier account. Their cheapest one's $25 a month. Our Zapier community is $24 a month. It gets you 1,500 tasks. That means every step it went through, that's one task, right? So 1,500 a month, which is double what Zapier normally gives you. You get priority support. There's premium apps in Zapier. You get access to all of them. Like I said, support will get back to you in under an hour. And trust me, I'm going to take care of the people in the community with great information. You have my word on it. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next post.